Welcome back, Otakus of the world out there. My name is Pure Letter, and welcome back to the OtakuZone. Now, I always have to start my video like that, right? Now, it's been a while. I actually haven't uploaded a video in almost 2-3 weeks, probably. It's been almost 4 or a month or so. I've been slacking off because there's been a lot of things going on, especially the thing that we're going to be talking about today. And that is, what probably the title of the video is, the Nintendo Switch and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Those two combined has actually made my time a lot more occupied. And because I'm gonna be talking about it anyway, so let's just get started, alright? Today, I have the Nintendo Switch with me. I have been able to get this after the long period of pre-orders and release dates, and it was just insane trying to get this console. It was probably one of the most satisfying things that I have done in a while. And that's because they released both Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. But, well, of course it also came out for the Nintendo Wii U, but it's a new console, a new generation for new games to appear, and hopefully most of the games that I play will be going in Nintendo Switch from now on. Now, a little story how I actually got it. I didn't get it during the pre-orders or the release dates because I had to work, and I really didn't want to spend the money at the moment. And I saw the reviews on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It got to me, you know, it's like I really need to play this game because it's such an amazing game. Well, back then I didn't know how good it was. I just kept going and spoiling myself on YouTube with people who actually play the game. But anyways, it was a Thursday. I think it was Thursday morning or Friday morning, Wednesday morning. But I went into GameStop and I tried getting the console. Of course, they said, you know, we're sold out, we don't have anything. The only thing you can do right now to get the console is through a bundle the GameStop was actually offering to everybody, you know. So you pay for the bundle, you pay for 3 extra digital games, the game Legend of Zelda, and the expansion pack. So I didn't think it was that bad, but it was a lot more money than I thought I was spending. So I go in that day and they told me all this, and I'm like, man, I might as well get it since I'm probably not gonna get the Switch anytime soon, and then the hype is gonna start going down a little bit. It probably already went down a bit, but hopefully it'll pick up soon with the downloadable things. So I go in, I pay for the bundle because I was like, okay, whatever, you know, let's pay for it, let's get things done. It was like $480 or something, so almost $500. So I was trying to get it, and I got it. So that day went on, you know, normally. It was my day off. I was just, you know, relaxing at home, getting some things done. And then I get a text from a friend of mine. My friend actually works at Best Buy. And the thing about it is, like, I always told him, it's like, hey, if you get any Switches, you know, let me know. But I didn't know when they were gonna get it. So I was actually a little confused, disappointed that I wasn't able to get it right now. But then he texted me that same day, like hours later, like around 7 p.m. in the night, and we're like, hey, there's a couple of Switches that just came into Best Buy. If you go get it right now, you're probably gonna get one. So I literally rushed my butt over there. Went in my car. I drove like probably 20-25 minutes. There wasn't a lot of traffic at that time, so that was good. But I went as fast as I could because you never know how long those consoles will actually be. So I went ahead and actually went and get it. I talked to somebody, not specifically, saying I don't have one. It's like, what the heck? I mean, where's the console? You know, it's like. So at the beginning, I was like, maybe I should wait a little bit because they were just getting their stuff pulled into the store. So it's like, maybe they haven't put it in the system yet. So I wait for a little bit, and then I start texting my friend. He starts texting the friend he has in working that day, and he tells me just to go to customer service, and boom, there it is, you know, right there in plain sight in customer service. But I was searching probably in the game section and all that stuff. But anyways, I got the Switch, I cancel my other pre-order from GameStop, and then I get the game. I got the Switch, and that's what I've been doing for the last month. It's been a journey, incredible journey, basically. But Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, here is my small little review of it. And first of all, I want to say the game is amazing, just incredibly amazing. Super fun, super enjoyable, probably one of the best Zelda games out there for sure. topping my top 3 right now, Ocarina of Time is still my first because it's still a nostalgia and amazing game to play. I'm playing it in the Nintendo 3DS actually, not in the Nintendo 64 because it's old enough, I guess. Twilight Princess was my number 2. Actually, screw that. Skyward Sword was my number 2. But now Breath of the Wild is gonna take that place. And hopefully that will actually go into number 1 soon, because with everything that's coming in the next year, or in the next few months of this year, it's gonna be a more amazing game than usual. But Skyward Sword will go into number 3, Twilight Princess number 4, Breath of the Wild number 2, and Ocarina of Time number 1. That is my top 5 of the Legend of Zelda series, and maybe we'll talk about it a little bit with a friend of mine because he's actually a big fan of that too. So, but again, Breath of the Wild, it's been an incredible game so far. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I do post a little bit of the things that I do. I haven't posted much of the game because I've been like hard grinding it. Like, I've been able to get every shrine. I still haven't gotten every Kokoro seed out there because there's like 900 of them. Goodness gracious, I just finished the shrines. Give me a little break, you know? So, it's way different than a lot of the Zelda games out there for sure. It's a lot more enjoyable for 2 reasons. One, you can do whatever you want to the game. You can go to this place and battle this monster. Of course, you probably die because you have nothing in your arsenal at the moment, but you can go ahead and just do random stuff for a good portion of the game and just explore the whole Zelda world, the whole Breath of the Wild out there. You know, that's why it's called Breath of the Wild, because you just explore the whole wild out there. You can go into different towns, different cities, different places, different areas. It's just incredibly fun. Now, a lot of the Zelda games, of course, the traditional thing is, it's still an open world, but it's not as big as this one. For 2 main reasons. One, because there's still things you have to do in the game, in the original Zelda games, to proceed through the story and open up new paths. In Ocarina of Time, you have to go through the first 3 temples to be able to get to the other sections of the game. So unless you do those, you can't really do the other ones because you just don't have the arsenal or even the things that you need to actually play the game. So, but Breath of the Wild is completely different. Again, it's just an open game. You can do whatever the hell you want to in that game without even the slightest importance into the main story. Now, the main story itself is also pretty fun. Being able to play through the main quest is actually enjoyable, but because you actually don't have a lot of power yet, at the beginning you're just like, what am I supposed to do first? What am I supposed to do now? And you can take away the main quest and do side quests for a couple hours until you actually get into the later stages of the game, or at least you get a little bit better with mechanics or even more health or stamina in the game. So, Breath of the Wild actually puts into that point. I do miss the traditional part of the game where you can just, play through the story and then just get much more powerful as it is. But this one, you only get powerful if you start beating more enemies or do more side quests, beat shrines, get Kokoro seeds, different weapons. You can even go to Ganon right now, or even before even trying to do anything on the main quest and just beat it at some point, you know? That's one thing that we'll talk about in a minute. But in the end, it's just an open world, and I'll keep saying it for probably the rest of this review. There's just a lot of things to do. Now, the game itself can span a lot of hours. If you really want to grind the game to become as powerful, you want to get all the shrines in the game, and there's 120 of them, so it's gonna take a while to get every single one of them, because not every single one of them is visible, not every single one is obtainable, and there's some quests or side shrine quests that you have to do to actually get to those points of the shrines. If you want to actually expand your inventory, you gotta get all the Kokoro seeds, but that's, you know, as long as you have weapons, who cares, you know? But yeah, it's to the point where I just spend the whole month playing it. I got the 120 shrines, I didn't get all the Kokoro seeds again, and I just beat Ganon recently. It's fun as it is because Ganon in itself is a good, strong enemy, but it's not one of the strongest out there for sure. Not the strongest final boss of the game for sure. I was able to beat it in under 20 minutes, I think. thought it was gonna be a lot harder than that. But really, as long as you're as fully recovered and power up in the game, you'll be able to just go through the entire game without having to worry about what Ganon really does for you, you know? So, I've been able to enjoy this game so much, and since there's not a lot of games that I want to get into Switch yet, there's only like Bomberman R and the Switch controllers, which I'll get to play with my friends. Switch 1 and 2, I guess is what's called. But aside from that, I'm probably going to be waiting for Mario Kart to come out in the next few weeks, I think. I think it's coming out next week or this week, I can't really remember right now. I'll try to get the Mario Odyssey, which is coming out later in the year. And then we'll see how other things are going to put in maybe the Nintendo Shop for the Nintendo Switch. But right now, my main focus is Breath of the Wild. I'll try to do way more things into the game for sure. And I'll get the expansion pack as it comes out in the next few months. But again, amazing game. And I wanted to share with you guys because it's just one of the Otaku things that I love, because Legend of Zelda has been a series that I love for a long time. So we'll talk about it maybe in another video, how the Legend of Zelda series has affected me and, you know, everybody else. But yeah, that's basically my review of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and the Nintendo Switch. But thank you very much for joining me for today's video. If you liked the video, you know, comment, subscribe, give it a like, and, you know, might as well just put that notification if you want to see more videos of me. But thank you once again. Follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. They're both linked, so I'm probably just posting on Instagram anyway. But anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna keep on playing Legend of Zelda as much as I can. But thank you once again, and we'll see you guys in the next one.